Today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. This is set 76991 and is recommended for ages 6 and up. So the first thing we get in the set is the Tornado. Now this is a really cool design and it does capture the design of the Tornado from the games really well in LEGO form. So first up we can see the propeller at the front, which is just in this Technic axle pin here, so you can spin it around. It's very easy to. You also get the part of the plane right behind it. Don't know what that's called, but then we can see the two wings of the biplane. The one at the bottom and the one at the top, and we can see there they use the 4-stud long bar pieces as like a sort of support holding up the second wing. And yeah, it's really cool design. And on the tail here, you can see the Tails logo printed on there on that 2x2 round tile. And we can see the exact same on the other side. And yeah, just removing Tails from the cockpit, you can see there the piloting area, which the only controls that we have there is just that antenna piece there, which is kind of used as like a lever to like pilot the plane. It can go up or down, and yeah, it's pretty simple. And there is a 2x2 stud area for Tails to sit at, or I guess stand on, because he has the short legs, so he can't really sit down. You have to just like plop him in there. Oh, and on the top wing here, we can see Sonic standing on there, which is pretty iconic, and it has been portrayed many times in the games. He just stands there, and there's this section here just for him to stand on, these two studs there. It does look a little bit weird when Sonic isn't standing there. There's just some random studs just there, and there's like a little gap in the build, so it looks kind of a little bit weird without him there. But and you can see on the bottom we have some wheels on the bottom there, but there's no third wheel at the back, so it kind of just rests on the surface. So yeah, doesn't really drive well without a third wheel, but I don't know, it is kind of easy to use. We can take out the Badnik here, which is the Buzz Bomber, and it is pretty fun to do so. So if we get the biplane or the Tornado prepared, and we can fly it into these 3 rings which are floating in the air. I think that's just so that the Tornado can grab them, because if they were that size, Sonic probably wouldn't be able to get them since they're too high up. Yeah, we can just fly the Tornado into the rings and then knock down the Buzz Bomber. Let's try it out. Alright, we got them kind of, they all like kind of got knocked over. So the Tornado is pretty iconic from the Sonic franchise, showing up in many games, comic books, TV shows, and even got a portrayal in the Sonic 2 movie. We also get some other side add-ons to this set. So one of the first one being this lounge chair here for Sonic to sit in. This is a kind of a little cool, simple build. You just like sit Sonic there. It's only made up with like maybe like 10 pieces, but yeah, I don't know, it's a nice little build. You kind of just sit it off to the side. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of the scene at the start of the Sonic OVA, if any of y'all remember that. I don't know, it kind of just reminds me of Sonic relaxing on the beach at the start of that. And then we also get here a sort of little cart here for Tails to like drive around. It just uses like some of the draw pieces and then some wheels at the bottom, and we have some clips on the side. Like that one has a wrench on the side of it, and then there's just a little handle for Tails to hold on to and just make it move along. It kind of reminds me of the scene in Harry Potter when he's on platform 9 3/4 going into the wall. So I'm going to try and replicate that. Okay, just drive it there. Okay. On the inside of the cart, we get some items here, like this little device which is just printed on this 1x2 tile. And we also get some mints here, which are canonically Tails' favorite food. So yeah, I kind of like how they reference that little detail. That was probably mentioned like a couple times throughout the Sonic canon. So yeah, I don't know, it's a nice little detail. Next up we have Tails' lab, which isn't really based on anything from the Sonic continuity. It's kind of just Lego's own creation. Like, it's not the lab from like the IDW comics or Sonic Adventure or anything like that. It's kind of just Lego's own original thing. So it is pretty small. It's just like this like wall here, but there is like a little entrance there at the front with this Tails logo at the top, which we saw on the airplane. So yeah, and then we also get some like green hills and sort of like detailing like on the front here. And then spinning it around on the inside, we get some little things in here. Starting off from the left, we have this plant here, which apparently this is supposed to be a reference to Cosmo from Sonic X, which is the anime that came out in like 2003. I think this is supposed to be a reference to like the end of Sonic X, which I haven't gone to that yet. I'm still on season 2, like I'm in like the Sonic Adventure 2 like arc in the series. So yeah, I'm still there. Haven't gotten to the Meta X saga yet. And then we can see like the place where the Flicky would go after you defeat the Badnik, which hold on, let me just grab that. Okay, so there's the Flicky just chilling there on that 2x2 round jumper plate, and next to like a little like, water dispenser, I believe. And then up on the wall here, we can see some tools like a hammer and a crowbar. And then there's just an empty clip over here. But moving on to the right side of the build, we can see this device here, which we can just take off the wall and we can look at it there. So I think this is supposed to be a reference to the Miles Electric, which has showed up in some of the more modern Sonic games. I think like Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Lost Worlds, Forces, Frontiers. Basically, ever since Colors, this thing has just been around, and it was also in the Sonic movies as well. Moving back here, so these walls here can like curve inwards or outwards, so you can kind of like curve them in to make that a more compact space, or just like make them spread out more. And then over here we can see like some more computer stuff, and we can see there is a Chaos Emerald. It's the yellow one, which people were saying that this might be a reference to the fake Chaos Emerald that Tails made in Sonic Adventure 2 to try and trick Eggman, but that didn't really work out as they planned because Eggman tricked him into revealing that it was a fake emerald, so that didn't really help out, but oh well. And you see like a 1x2 printed cheese slip there on the wall, so yeah. So now moving on to the minifigs, the first one we have is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is basically the exact same to most of the other Sonic minifigs that you can get, but this one has the winking expression. So yeah, I have reviewed the other sets, which include the other Sonic variants, so this is just the third and final one that I had to review. So yeah, you can see there, basically the exact same. Really simplistic design. I don't know what else to tell you, but I mean, he has the dual molded legs, the leg printing, the side leg printing, and yeah, there's not really much else I can say about this guy. He does have back printing as well, so yeah, he has like the claws on the back. Yeah, not much else to say about this guy that I haven't said in the other videos, so I'm just gonna put him off to the side. But yeah, I mean, he has a winking expression. That's basically it. Now, a little more exciting minifig we have here is Tails. This is the first Tails minifig to ever be released. Of course, there were two other Sonic sets that came out before this. There was the Dimensions pack and the Ideas set for Sonic 1. And Tails wasn't included in either of those. So this is his LEGO debut back in 2023, but it is 2025 now. We have two other Tails minifigs, which I have one of them. So yeah, he has this molded head here, and then on the back here, he has the molded new tail piece, or Tails' piece. Tails, what would you call multiple tails? I don't know. But yeah, it's like the hard rubber piece. It just goes in between the torso and the legs. So yeah, and then he has the short legs with the dual molded legs and the leg printing. Some people are saying that they should have given him the medium legs, but I don't think LEGO has done dual molded legs with the medium legs right now. They haven't done that yet. So far it's just the short and regular legs that they've done dual molding for. So I don't know, I'm fine with it anyways. Like, the only downside is like you can't make him do a walking animation. So that's like the only downside, you know, to him. But other than that, he's like probably one of my favorite Sonic minifigs so far. Like up there with Shadow. Hi. Anyways, then the final thing we get in this set is the Buzz Bomber. I believe this guy first showed up in Sonic 1, or maybe Sonic 2, I can't remember, I'd have to go double check. Oh, he just fell over. So yeah, he has a stand here to make him fly, and yeah, he looks really cool, like he has the, stop falling over, he has the antenna at the top there, and like the face printed on there, with like the, yeah. And then here's the wings, and like, I don't know what that is. Is that like an engine at the back? Like, kind of like with that robotic look. And then he has like the stinger or whatever that is. I don't know what it's called, but that is what is holding the flicky on the inside. Stop falling over. Yeah, just broke his stand. Oops. But yeah, that was just the flicky on the inside there. So yeah, you can just like destroy that guy and then free the little guy. So yeah, that was the set. This was actually my first ever Lego Sonic set. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Like, what more could you ask for? You get the two main characters. You get the plane. Where is it? You get the plane. You get a pretty iconic Badnik. You also get like some other little stuff as well. As like a little side on. So yeah, this is a pretty great set, and it was like yeah, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video because I cannot think of anything else to say about it other than I like the set. Bye, I guess. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And make sure to tell me your thoughts on this set in the comments down below. Bye.